San Jose, California. We have a top 25 class between two of the best teams in the sport and both hoping to enhance their postseason resume. It's the UNLV Rebels and the San Jose State Spartans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
I caught up with the San Jose State head coach before the game. He loves how his team has come out and dominated in the conference so far this season, but he understands the road gets even harder now. He's talked to his team about getting off to a fast start, that's important to set the tone here today. They want to keep that undefeated streak alive in conference play, but it all begins right now. We'll see if they can do it against a very tough opponent. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Rebels ready to kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Gets the back moving. Moving the pocket, it's Weaver. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Guys, let's talk for a moment about San Jose State. Great pickup on the defensive front. Three-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around on that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
Quarterback changing the play. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Out wide left, it's McClure. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Spartans headed quickly to the line. Drops back on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Ivy. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Left side, it's Riley. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
You're seeing this offense aggressive here right out of the gate. I don't even know if they're planning on running the football the rest of this game, the way they're throwing it right now. I mean, they're just throwing caution to the wind. And, David, we know it. They've got a lot of confidence in their skill players throwing the ball. And right now, that's...
And the ball's out, and they're after it. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Weaver. Out wide left, it's McClure. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's third and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Snapped on fourth down. Looking for the end zone. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on fourth down.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these fourth downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Looking for space, it's Thomas. Still on his feet at the 45. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll ride the hot hand. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop.
Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. They'll test the right side. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Rides to the back. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
The Rebels looking to convert on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Converts on fourth down, still going. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Weaver. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the right. Finds his man. It's Riley. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Making the adjustment. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires immediately. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up.
Eagle, eagle! Jack, hey, Jack! Blue 99 upper! Blue 90, enter, hey, enter!
Gonna take a shot on second and short. Fires a bullet, now it's picked off. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44.
Red 18! Red 18! Got him, hey, got him!
The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
And they call this sudden change, and we talk about it up in the booth. We're hitting each other right here. Like, you got the turnover. First thing you want to do is be aggressive, take all of that momentum, and go capitalize. And what do, man? One play, a big passing play, a big answer, and big-time momentum gained in this football game.
And the point after is good. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Weaver. Makes the grab, it's McClure. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down to the air. Caught over the middle. It's McClure. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Look out! He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Still second down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. Wide receiver comes in motion. Sells to fake. Unloads it left. He'll be thinking about that one. Almost an interception.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Just keeps slinging it. Going for the big play. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Rebels offense is back on the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know.
Snags it, and he's open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. All right, guys, let's chat a little UNLV. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. Don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue to get better.
And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
The Rebels trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Caught. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Rebels. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
Number 32, set to kick it off.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
This offense has it with really good field position. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
Touchdown, UNLV. Number 9,
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown.
number 32, set to kick it away.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Looking to pass. It's Weaver. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, it's Bates. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. And the Spartans want to move quickly.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. 2nd down, going to throw it. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Oh, it is on the offensive line to shore up the protection after the sack on the last play. Third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And here's the third interception of the night. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it down the right side. Touchdown, UNLV. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bates. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Spartans will hustle to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Back to throw, it's Weaver. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Offense lining up quickly.
And there's finally a bright spot for this offense in the passing game, completing that on third down. I know we're in the second quarter. They're trailing by a lot, but you need something positive to happen here to build some momentum. Maybe they can build on that, drive the field, score some points before going in here at halftime, and get a little juju going.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Snags it. Bulldozes his way through. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Anderson. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Spartans, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Trying to establish the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Straight ahead, it's Bates. Swamped immediately. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Still looking to his right. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down. And the Spartans looking to convert on 4th down. Quarterback keeper. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop.
On the play. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. No surprise, looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We begin with a look at Kansas, taking on the number 3 team, the BYU Cougars. And it's the Jayhawks, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. And that's now 4 W's on the season. This one could be a confidence builder, not only in the context of this season, but also what that group of underclassmen can do down the road. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
UNLV will start this drive. The offense out there ready to go. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. They'll open the second half with a run. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Handoff again. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Hits the hole, it's Thomas. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
To the back. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. And the Rebels look to keep this drive humming. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his tight end. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
They're looking for an advantage to the right. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Just feeds the running back. There he goes. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. That is his 3rd score of the game, and now 14 on the season. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And he finished it with a scintillating 28-yarder to the house. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down.
State Spartans will take over. 1st and 10.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. On the ground, it's Bates. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Wide receiver going in motion. Give to the running back. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against a running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Making the adjustment on the play. Fires to the middle. It's caught. Turning on the Jets. Crosses midfield. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, San Jose State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, that is as good as it gets. 99 yards. Talk about flipping the field, creating an explosive play. Momentum switch. There it is. Out of your own end zone, backed up. 99 yards to the house.
And they did tack on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. and no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the run, it's Thomas. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. The receiver on the jet sweep. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got some room to run. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Moves the pocket. It's Weaver. Hauls it in. Touchdown, San Jose State. A great catch and run for 6. He'll try to tack on one more. Bangs it through for an extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss.
Set to advance
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Cuts it upfield. It's Thomas. Oh, he's got some space. The 50. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Rebels. He got a step and just dusted the field. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, you look at Webster's dictionary and the term game wrecker, a picture of this guy is going to show up. He has been unstoppable in this football game. That's his 2nd sack here today.
And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to throw. It's Weaver. Between the hashes, it's McClure. Delivers the stiff arm. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. He's changing the play. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Spartan! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
Number 49, set to kick it off.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UNLV will start this drive as the offense is out there and ready to cook. Play action on first down. Rolls right. Fires on the move. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And it's It's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Intercepted for the 11th time. San Jose State's offense takes over and heads onto the field. The run inside. It's Bates. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. The Spartans moving quickly to the line.
Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so...
Looking for a deep man. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. He'll try to take it back. The 50, the 40, he's at the 30. Inside the touchdown, Vegas. How about this defense taking one back to the house? They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Weaver. Left side, it's Bates. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a 1st down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Quick give. It's Bates. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Out wide left, it's Bates. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games and we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, San Jose State.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. To the air. It's Weaver. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. And that is how we will wrap this one up. special and hateful place these two schools have for each other in their hearts. From Jake Browning's point or Kenny Wheaton running back to score, this game has had plenty of moments, and maybe we'll get another classic in this one. Welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene. It's the Washington Huskies and the Oregon Ducks. We stay with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. What he's talking to his team about is we've got to get our guy to that 1,000-yard mark. Their freshman running back has been terrific all season. They have been able to count on him to carry the rock. And he is so close to 1,000 yards, one of the most prominent stats in all of college football for a running back. He wants to make sure that his young freshman is rewarded here today, so he has challenged that offensive line to make sure he eats here in the first quarter. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Ducks headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Williams desperately trying to cut through the noise. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. For decades, Washington dominated this rivalry. Then 1994, and the pick by Kenny Wheaton took it to the house. And since that moment, this rivalry has been on.
It's been so much fun to watch. For years, it had conference championship implications. We've seen Heisman Trophy implications in this one. More recently, college football playoff implications as well. Always fun when these two teams get together.
And it doesn't matter what conference they're in. We're always watching this matchup. All eyes are on this match. They don't like each other. A lot of animosity. The coaches don't like each other. The players don't like each other. This is going to be a great ball game.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Williams. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day away. He might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Got his man. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Hands it off. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Motion from the back. Raiola. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Bring him down. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked. Maybe even double-team high load. Chop block on every single play early.
which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola on 3rd down. Finds his target. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Raiola to throw for it on 4th. They're all over him. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And this offense, they don't want a field goal. You can tell they want a touchdown. They want points. 4th down, going for it. And how about the QB, man? How about the poise? Dropping back to throw the football. Nah, it's not open. Nothing there I don't feel comfortable with. But he absolutely pulls the trigger.
Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll run it. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. Hauls it in, and he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. The Ducks are in the hurry-up. Throwing Raiola. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Out wide right, it's Bear. Headed to the end zone, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Ducks! Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Right side, it's Moss. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here's Williams to throw. Finds his man. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
And the Huskies will line it up on 1st and 10. Williams looking for a man. Makes the grab. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Williams throws to the wideout. Fires it incomplete.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Up in the gun, Williams on 3rd down. Left side, it's Moss. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Huskies in the hurry-up.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
On 1st and goal, let's see what Washington does. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Offense, quick tempo. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Here's Raiola to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but, man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Out wide left, it's Bear. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And when you you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Again, it's Raiola. Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of that one.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Second and long here. The running back has it. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Going for it all. To the end zone, and is picked off. Down in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Throwing, Williams. Escapes the pressure going right. Fires downfield. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. And they'll get him down after a solid return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake. A shot toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
Well, you can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive playmakers on this offense, and you saw it right there.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Fires to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
Really nice looking pinpoint throw there. And when I think back to Husky QBs, you think about Warren Moon, you think about Mark Brunell, the Heward brothers. What about Jake Browning? All made really good decisions. This guy, he's got a lot of arm talent, but he's also very smart.
Williams throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Great place to start for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
Working the ground game. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the the 16. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Finds his big tight end. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Third down and short is exactly what you want in offense because you can run the football, make the defense suck up, but you can also throw it. Nice execution, third and short, now set up in a first and goal situation.
Just about picked off in the end zone, and that would have put a stop to this scoring threat. Instead, it'll be second down. Sends it back in motion. Here's Raiola to throw. Reels it in. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line.
And a great job by the defense seeing the ball come out, rallying to the football, understanding that thing went wide. I'm going to go get it right now. Great job, D.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough. And now the offense faces third and goal. Caught. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They can make this a two-possession game with a field goal, but they want to put a little distance, a little cushion to their lead. They'll go for touchdown Ducks. Right on the money, and he makes the grab at the end zone. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So they pay off the drive, covering just 22 yards. And they finished it off, needing just a few inches and going up top to get it. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Tight end now in motion. Here's Williams to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Turning it on. He's at the 10. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a first and goal after the pick. Left side is bare. Could not make his way to the corner.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
And the D deny them on second and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Oh, pressure's coming. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. There's no question this team is reeling, down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Looking for running room. Just smothered on the play. Washington wants to go quickly. Williams from the gun on third down. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on fourth down. Williams to throw for it on fourth. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. Washington coming to the line with another first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They're able to ride him down, but not before he has flipped the field with a huge pickup on the play, and now they are set up coming out of the 2-minute timeout. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Williams. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Third down from the gun, Williams. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. But look at this. They're not setting up to punt. They're going to try to cut into this lead, and this is a huge risk late in the half. Fourth down, Williams. Gets drawn as he throws the big pressure on fourth down, and they'll get it back.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing fourth, everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Throwing, Williams. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Williams will pass. Just a little off. Incomplete.
I think the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants it to go.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Lined up in the gun, Williams on 3rd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're in 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
They've already gone for it a couple of times on 4th down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a 3rd. Williams to throw for it on 4th. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back.
I love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Rush is on. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Play action with Raiola. Going back to the well, another deep ball. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. Let's start with the Temple Owls, taking on the number 10 team, the Memphis Tigers. And it's the Owls, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. 2 teams who were very familiar with the end zone today.
The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling.
The victory caps off a 6-6 regular.
Makes the grab in their space. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Hit and brought down right at the line of... They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. 4th down, Raiola. He's got it. 1st down and more. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make...
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. The defense set them up with a turnover and now to try to cash it in. Williams. Under pressure. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Williams looking for a man. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the 1st half. 2nd half, they come out, they're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Gets it away. It's a laser and maybe no chance for a return. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Play action, Dylan Raiola. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Turns it upfield. Washington right back to the line. Defense in press coverage. Here's Williams to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Breaks into the open. He's inside the 40, the 20. The pick six. He takes try. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Williams gets a hand in there.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Throws for the tight end. He makes a catch. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Williams will pass. Caught. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Huskies racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And watching this offense in the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things because they're just not hitting at a high clip. And they got to find a way to make things easier and alleviate some pressure off their quarterback.
Williams to the air again. Gets rid of it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. And that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Booster, booster.
3rd down from the gun, Williams. Out wide left, it's Moss. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Jekyll and Hyde for this offense and for this quarterback, right? Pick 6 on the last drive. You saw on the sidelines the coach is talking to him, really trying to pick his spirits up. I don't know what they said to him, but whatever it was, it worked because this drive is looking really good here by the offense, and what a beautiful throw there by the quarterback.
Unloads to the right. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Washington. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was weak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
comes. This is a gamble. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Pass to 6. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like...
And the rush will get to him at the 25. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They're deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
From the gun on 3rd down, Raiola. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Throwing, Williams. Moves to his right. Throwing right. Gets rid of it.
Not a lot of good things happen when your quarterback gets hurried. When you speed up that process or just a little bit, make him a little bit uncomfortable. The defense doing a little bit of that. I need a little bit more protection from this offensive line.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Williams looking for a man. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Man, if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
Lined up in the gun, Williams on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Fourth down, Williams. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Raiola. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On the play fake, Dylan Raiola. Throws to the wideout. Left side is Stewart. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Well, the defense isn't quitting. They're obviously down big here in the fourth quarter with just a little bit of time left. Obviously, it'll take a Herculean effort to come back, but could that interception be the spark that ignites this team?
The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. The door looked slammed shut in this one, but that last interception may be just the slightest crack in opening here. Wide open downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. They opened up this drive getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Hand it to the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Williams, look out. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Offense scoops it up and still going.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Pulls it in down the sideline. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Here's Williams to throw. He's got it.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on him, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Williams will pass. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. Going to take a shot. They went for it all on first down. Didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground. That's the 4th sack of the day. This defense has had some bright moments, but they've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback, but keep that coverage intact in the back end.
Trying to convert the 3rd down. Here's Raiola. Out wide right, it's Stewart. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. The door looked slammed shut in this one, but that last interception may be just the slightest crack in opening here. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. The Huskies want to move quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Williams. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Williams looking for a man. Blasted as he lets it go. He's got an open man. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Wants to throw on first. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Throwing, Williams. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
Williams from the gun on third down. He wants a big play here late. And he's thrown another interception. Takes it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W into the locker room.
Throwing Raiola. They're all over him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The Ducks will hustle to the line.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack. But no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
They go to the wide receiver screen. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
Raiola from the gun on third down. A shot toward the end zone. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over first and 10.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give to the single back. Defense all over it. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Keep it on the ground. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Now Oregon will call its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Third and long right here. From the gun, breaks the tackle. Still running at the 40. He's loose down the left side. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Huskies! He would not be denied.
Well, we see the home run on offense, but defensively, we've got to do a better job tackling. You've got to get hats to the football, and then you got to bring the ball carrier down. Poor fundamentals, poor tackling help lead to that long touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with an electrifying 77-yard touchdown run. He'll return it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff.
And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Huskies! So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Here's Raiola to throw. Right side, it's Johnson. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
I tell you, I love the mentality by this offense right now. They've got a pretty big lead. They're still being aggressive, taking shots, and they're finding the matchups they like. And, man, they're taking advantage right now.
Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and that's number 10. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. After this, it'll be a wrap. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And after the short gain, that is going to put this one in the books. So So Oregon gets the victory in its blood feud against Washington, and you best believe this one is going to stick with the men in purple for quite a while. That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.